The U.S. Marshals Fugitive Task Force arrested more than 100 dangerous fugitives that were hiding out in the Milwaukee area. It was during a 30-day operation.
The goal here was to help reduce some of the violent crime that's happening in our community. Fox 6's Angelica Sanchez was the only local television reporter along for the ride.
A little after 5 a.m., the bitter cold of a January morning cuts through downtown Milwaukee. Members of the U.S. Marshals Fugitive Task Force gather in a parking lot for Operation North Star. They are on the last days of a 30-day mission.
The Attorney General selected cities experiencing high rates of violent crimes.
And Milwaukee fits the bill. Homicides in 2022 were more than double what they were in 2019. Fox 6 was the only television station invited to ride along with the task force as they look for fugitives wanted for crimes like homicide, sexual assault, and firearm-related offenses. This is a behind-the-scenes look at the operation that arrested 114 violent fugitives hiding in the Milwaukee area.
But having an impact on combating violent crime is what the United States Marshals Service does through its fugitive operations.
We rode along with Supervisory Deputy U.S. Marshal Scott Keller. Photojournalist Eddie Poser and I were given bulletproof vests.
Good. Our primary focus is doing everything safe and making sure everybody goes home at the end of the day.
Around 6 a.m., the team gathers to discuss the first fugitive on a long list, 37-year-old Devon Smith. He's wanted for aggravated battery to the elderly with a gun.
Second-degree sexual assault of a child, battery, possession of a controlled substance.
It's crucial they are briefed on any potential dangers to the team. The team splits up and heads to Smith's apartment.
Our major goal is to try to arrest and seize as many firearms as we can.
We pull into West Allis. The team covers all corners of this apartment building.
Devin Smith, you have a warrant. U.S. Marshals, come to the door, open it up, do it now.
Smith is refusing to come out.
Or your door will be breached.
After a few minutes, U.S. Marshals bust in. Smith is taken into custody. This is what's left of the door. Inside, U.S. Marshals find an airsoft gun and 2 crack pipes.
We'll get it off the street so he can't use it for anything else.
We try to get some of the guns off the streets that are possessed illegally. You know, I could tell you over the course of a calendar year and even during these operations, I mean, the amount of guns that we come across and seize simply by going out and arresting fugitives is crazy.
Around 8 a.m., the team goes out in search of another fugitive thought to be hiding out near Wauwatosa. He is wanted for firearm-related offenses in Milwaukee. Because human behavior is unpredictable, this team approaches each door knock with tactics and caution. A search of the home comes up empty. Keller says the target took off days prior. It's time for the next name on the list.
He does have a history of having firearms.
They brief each other again and head to another location.
Come downstairs now!
Sir, we'll talk to you at the front door.
It's around 8:30 in the morning, and the team has learned that their target is not home, so it's time to reassess and move on to the next person on the fugitive list. The team struck out several times.
Just missed him again.
Keller tells us this is all part of the investigation process.
Some of the addresses that we went to were not necessarily bad addresses. We just maybe missed them by a couple of days, missed them by a week. That happens. It's kind of part of the game.
Breadcrumbs of information are followed until they can find a new lead to the fugitive's whereabouts.
If we can go knock on the door and the subject of our investigation comes walking out and says, "Here I am, let's go to jail," that's the best day that we can ask for.
Apartment number 1, come to the door and answer the door.
And that's exactly what happened here. A Milwaukee woman wanted for multiple charges of recklessly endangering safety surrenders to the task force, bringing our ride-along to an end. In just 30 days, this task force took 114 violent fugitives into custody.
It's safe to assume that because of the arrests that were made, there were crimes that did not take place.
This operation may be over, but this team does not rest.
Our main goal is to try to curb some of the violence that's going on. And we're only a small piece of the puzzle.
They will continue to investigate the whereabouts of those still on the run, because it's only a matter of time before they are caught. With photojournalist Eddie Poser, Angelica Sanchez, Fox 6 News.
The task force also took 45 guns and about 9 kilos of narcotics off the streets. In all of these arrests, there were no injuries to the fugitives or to members of law enforcement.